So I've been doing a little bit of a Bluetooth shootout here for Bluetooth speakers. Something for outdoor activity, at least an IP5 or above. So I've been ordering, like you can see here, about 5. Well, there's another one on the way, but 6 total. But speakers. So this was one of the most. It's not really budget minded. I mean, it's well, $60 I guess is budget minded. The Go. Not trying to pronounce their name because I don't want to butcher it. And anyway, so this one, out of all of the speakers I tested, had probably the lowest quality sound. Not the quietest. It was one of the loudest, but overall the quality of sound was the lowest. It was really not pitchy, but distorted in a sense. It just sounds like it has really low-end components in it, but it's loud. It's one of the loudest ones that I've seen. Actually, it might be the loudest one here. So if you're not really concerned with quality, I mean, just, you want to pair 2 of these up for something at a park or a party where, you don't have audio files there. It's just, I want something loud. 2 of those are due. And it's like $120 for the set. But I mean, if you're going to pay that much, you might as well just pay the $150 and get an Ion. One of the Ions are probably way louder than this at 100 watts, but then you got the bulky thing. But if you're doing a party, who cares? So I really don't see the point of this speaker. Not quality, just loud. It's like the Hondas with the big fart cans on them. They're not going fast. They're making a lot of noise, but they're not doing anything. So yeah, this is the bottom of the barrel. I mean, well, almost the bottom of the barrel. This is the bottom of the barrel. The BRAVEN. Why? Because the BRAVEN didn't work. Maybe I just got a bad model. I mean, it was a brand new one. The only used one I got was the LG. That one was awesome. I really wanted that one to be great, but we'll get to that one. But anyway, so the BRAVEN, brand new, wouldn't pair on any device. I tried my LG G7. My wife's G7. I tried my old G5. I even tried an old Samsung tablet. It wouldn't pair to anything. It just kept saying error, 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 cannot pair. I reset it. I power cycled it a few times. Then I just put it the hell back in the box and said, screw you, I'm not dealing with it. Out of 5 speakers so far, it's the only one that didn't work. Yeah. Okay, well, so it didn't even get a shot. But I mean, that's not a big sign that it'll be quality later. If it doesn't work now, I don't want to be out in the middle of the forest and this be my main speaker, and it just decides to take a crap, and no one's phone will connect to it. So back it goes. At least I don't have to pay return shipping since it's defective. We'll get to you, 7 boss or bass. This is the JBL speaker. I've heard everybody rave about these. I'm sorry, I'm trying to get the box turned over so I can find the name of this thing. Okay, this is the JBL Extreme Z. Man, I've heard reviews about this saying this was the best thing since sliced bread. That it was the top of the line speaker. That if you were going to have a Bluetooth speaker, this was the one you needed to get. I've also heard that there's no difference between version 1 and version 2 in terms of sound quality. That it was a design and no hardware changes, that it was a design and a software update. I didn't see it as that special. I didn't see it as that special at all. The sound was okay. It was louder than like the 7. I don't think it was right on par with the Go. as far as the loudness. They're very similar. So I may have been incorrect earlier when I said this was the loudest one. These two, the Go and the JBL, may be right in the same decibel range as far as just how loud they go. The JBL had a much higher quality sound than the Go. I just really don't like the sound quality that this thing puts out. Like I said, it's loud. It's just bad. Let's just leave it at that. So anyway, JBL, nice sound quality. I mean, it's great. It sounds good, but for $200, and I got this, the version 1 for $120. Even at $120. $120, which is far less than they debuted for, far less than the version 2, which is pretty much the same thing as far as sound quality goes. It's okay. It's not a $200 speaker, in my opinion. Yeah, I mean, it's a good speaker. No complaints, but when you factor up that you can get 2 7s, 3 7s if you the 7 bass, 3 7s for the price of this, it just doesn't look that great anymore. It's like a really hot chick who's insane and has a crazy father-in-law. It's just not worth it. Yeah, sure, she's hot, but who cares? It's just not. You factor up all the cost, and it's just. I don't get the damn near cult following of this JBL speaker. I don't get it. It sounds okay, and maybe because I have higher end home audio speakers, when I just, which isn't a fair comparison, but comparing these two together, there's not that big of a difference between these two. The JBL has, it produces a higher decibel sound, higher decibel rating sound as far as just overall loudness, but the quality of sound between these two is minimal. I mean, it's minuscule. You may not even notice. This will be louder, guaranteed, but not by much. Not enough to warrant 2 to 3 times the cost. This was my second favorite, the LG. I really like this speaker. Maybe it's just due to the, come on, let's see if it'll pop up. Maybe it's just due to how cute it is. I like that. When it tried to pair up, it cut me off. Maybe it's just due to how cute the damn thing is. But I also really liked it. It had the second, I don't want to say the second best sound, but these are the top 3, in my opinion. The 7, the JBL, and the LG. The best sound so far. I have a Crasher XL arriving tomorrow, so I may end up doing another video just on that one as a standalone, or just that one versus the 7 bass. But yeah, I mean, this one, it's considering we bought this we're getting Bluetooth speakers to go with our coach, the RV. The lights, at nighttime, this offered a great atmosphere. Out of the 2 that I would be most likely to keep permanently, because this one had great sound quality. I mean, it was great. It just didn't get loud enough. That was its only downfall. The only problem I had with this speaker is it did not get loud enough. That's it. If it got maybe 10 decibels louder, it would be perfect. I mean, I have no problem with the interface, with connecting with it, with the design, with the features. It's got a bass boost on there, vocal clarity button as well, which both make noticeable differences. great design. It's IP5 certed. It's all they had to do was make it a little bit louder. And I wouldn't doubt if there's a software, some sort of augmentation you can do to the software to make it louder. Just notice my laundry's just really piling up back there. Then it would be to hack it and make it a little bit louder. I wouldn't doubt that. But as it sits right now, it's second on my list. I'm actually, as I look at it, debating whether or not if I should keep the 7 bass or the LG. Yeah, because I mean these were the my two top choices. And this one's on sale for $90, which still cheaper than this guy. And they're right around the same quality. They both have, I'm not sure of the terminology. I think it's called a resonator or whatever. But it's like the subwoofer, the cone on it. They both have the little resonator thing. This one has it on the side too. The base 7 has it. It's probably, I mean, I guarantee it has it, but you can't actually see it move like you can on these two, which is a nice feature. You'll never notice it after a while, but it's still a nice feature. All right, so at the end of the day, guys, if you're a fan of WLS or we like shooting you, that'll make sense. But at the end of the day, it's a toss-up. And the only toss-up is between the LG, I think that's the G7, or whatever it's called, but it's their highest end right now, and the 7 bass. That's the two contenders for first place. JBL is definitely third, and it's mainly a price thing. I'll say that, because the quality is similar between all three. It's negligible. So between these three, you cannot make a bad choice. It just comes down to personal preference, things like battery life, but charge it up. Who's really going to go out there and play constantly for more than 8 hours? Each one of these will provide more than 8 hours of playtime. So I mean that's another thing to consider. But you know, plug it up. Shut up and plug it up. We're in a freaking first world country. Find a cord, bring a battery, a power pack to plug it up to, and just keep rocking out. I mean, it's not that big of an issue. What are you going to do? Spend 8 hours on the beach? I mean, possibly, but still, plug it up. Plan ahead. And bring your power so you don't have that issue. But again, top of the heap, either the LG or the 7 bass. Now, one hardware feature that the LG has over the 7 bass and the JBL has as well, they can be paired in series. Are actually parallel, because you do it left and right. Actually, the JBL, I think, does multiple connections. I'll have to check if that's the charge or not. I know one of the JBL products, you can pair up to 100 or something stupid like that, but who cares? The LG can actually pair up with a similar LG. So if you have two G3s or two of the G5s or 4, I think there's just the 3, the 5, and the 7. So if you have two of their speakers, you can pair them up, which would make it louder. The JBL, you can do the same thing. The 7, you cannot. Sucks. I mean, that's the only downfall this thing has. And I should mention that this is a $60 speaker. This is a $60 speaker going head-to-head with speakers that debuted. Don't know what this debuted at. We'll just say that cost right now, this cheapest one, $120. Brand new one, still $160. This one selling brand new for $90 on Amazon. All of these are on Amazon. $90 brand new. $150 brand new. $60. $60. I think it was like 53 or something like that. So yeah, this is the bargain of the Bluetooth speakers, in my opinion. This guy's the champ. Wish I could have heard the Braven, but so all right, guys. Well, again, thanks for watching. Don't buy this. Use caution if you buy this. Maybe get a warranty. Definitely buy this. Definitely a must buy. This is an absolute must buy. It's all right. You can do better with lower cost items. I like it. Wish it was louder, but I like it. I still hesitate on sending it back because I really like it. I think it's a cool speaker. All right, well, thanks for watching, guys, and enjoy.